Welcome to the depths of the strange, otherworldly, unknown, paranormal, and much more, where we explore theories that defy logic, reason, and will leave you questioning reality itself.
Have you ever heard of a man who claimed he fought aliens deep underground and lived to tell the tale? His name was Phil Schneider, a man who said the US government was hiding underground bases, advanced technology, and even a war with extraterrestrials. But in 1996, he was found dead under strange and disturbing circumstances. In this video, we dive into the mystery of Phil Schneider, his chilling claims, and the unanswered questions surrounding his death. Phil Schneider was born in 1947, and he described himself as a geological engineer and explosives expert. He claimed to have worked on secret government projects, particularly the construction of deep underground military bases, known as DUMBs. According to Phil, the US had been building vast subterranean cities and tunnels some miles beneath the surface. He said he personally worked on 13 different bases, including the infamous Dulce base in New Mexico. Phil's lectures in the 1990s were unlike anything most people had ever heard. He showed audiences scars across his chest and missing fingers on his left hand, claiming they came from something far more terrifying than an accident. One of Phil's most disturbing claims was about what he called the Dulce War in 1979. He said that while working on an underground excavation in Dulce, his team accidentally broke into a cavern system that was already occupied, not by humans but by extraterrestrials. What happened next, according to Phil, was nothing short of a massacre. He described a sudden and violent confrontation, gunfire, advanced weapons, and beams of energy that melted flesh instantly. Phil claimed he was struck in the chest by a plasma-like blast, leaving a massive scar that he would later show during his talks. In total, Phil alleged that over 60 US soldiers and engineers were killed that day in a battle against beings not of this earth. He said this was just one part of a much bigger secret war, one hidden beneath our feet. Some say he meant the reptilian beings living in underground tunnels all around the world. Throughout the 1990s, Phil gave lectures across the United States. He warned that the government was hiding alien technology, black budget programs, and a New World Order agenda. He would tell his audiences, "I am risking my life by telling you this." By sharing all this information, Phil lived a paranoid life. He believed he was constantly being watched and followed. He said many of his friends in similar fields had already been silenced, and he knew his time was running out. At his lectures, Phil often carried what he claimed were pieces of classified documents and samples of alien metal, proof of his work. But those samples mysteriously disappeared after his death. On January 17, 1996, Phil Schneider was found dead in his apartment in Wilsonville, Oregon. He had been dead for several days. The official cause of death? Suicide by strangulation, using a catheter tube wrapped tightly around his neck. But for many, this didn't make sense. Strangulation by hand or by ligature is one of the least likely methods for someone to end their life, since it is slow, painful, and just extremely uncommon. Adding to the suspicion, many of Phil's lectures, documents, and samples were missing from his home after his body was discovered. Friends and family claimed that Phil had been murdered, silenced because he revealed too much. To this day, the mystery of Phil Schneider remains unsolved. Was he really a whistleblower who knew too much? Did he truly witness extraterrestrials and humans fight beneath Dulce, New Mexico? Or was he simply a troubled man whose bizarre stories ended in tragedy? I honestly don't know what to think about this case. Do I believe there are secret underground bases with alien technology and even alien bodies? Hell yes. Do I believe humans have accidentally come across extraterrestrial beings who have attacked them? Yes, but I don't think any humans would have survived to tell the tale. What I truly do know, even though it can't be proven, is that many whistleblowers throughout the years have been silenced for speaking out and telling the truth. The rich and powerful will find ways to shut them up, and unfortunately, Phil's death is just another to add to the list, and we are left with more questions than answers. So, what do you think? Was Phil Schneider silenced for revealing secrets of underground tunnels with advanced technology and an alien war? Or was it all just a hoax to get attention? He once said, "If I ever commit suicide, it won't be by my own hand." And whether you believe his story or not, one fact is undeniable. He's gone, and the truth went with him.
That's it for this video. I'm interested to know your own theories and thoughts, so please do share them in the comments. I'm also open to video ideas, so feel free to let me know. If you enjoy my videos, then please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank you as always. And don't forget to keep questioning reality.